human beings, we have needs. These needs are very simple, in fact, but if we don't feel that our needs have been met, then the relationships that we have will automatically trigger us into a trance, if you will, of unhappiness or feeling unworthy. And we don't even realize it. It's just that we live our life in a way like something's wrong. And I can really relate to this. For many, many years, I couldn't put my finger on what was actually my problem. Except for that, I never really felt good or at ease or peaceful or calm unless I had been drinking or taking drugs or a crazy amount of other things. So all to say, when we have these feelings of our needs being unmet, so needs being belonging, feeling safe, being understood and accepted, that feeling of being understood, like somebody gets you. You're loved exactly the way that you are. And that feeling of being seen. It's just that it so happens that many of us, not at the fault of anyone else or not to blame, but we didn't receive this at a young age. So we found ways to cope. We created beliefs about ourselves and behaviors to avoid feeling this pain of disconnection. So for an example, I have been noticing lately two beliefs that I have, particularly, that if I'm not taking responsible for everything or the situation around me, if I'm not in control, if you will, if I'm not making others happy, then I can't be happy. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It means that I always feel responsible for others, which always leaves me with this feeling, or often I feel this feeling of resentment. Like I'm not, I'm never feeling completely validated. Another belief that I have is that I always have to be doing something or performing or having, everything be perfect around me in order to feel safe, at ease, and worthy. Just to show you how much our beliefs that we have keep us entangled in these webs that we call, or we don't call, sometimes we're not even aware of them. And to be honest, I wasn't aware of mine at all until I began questioning, um, going into meditation, getting completely sober 7 years ago. Begin noticing what my mind was doing, like how often I would get triggered, and how during the holiday times when you're supposed to be happy and everything's great, how so often myself, it would be really a time of distress, and being around a lot of people can often put me, at the time, now I notice, is I feel this stress that I get because of this part of myself that needs to control. So everything's coming apart now. I'm really beginning to extrapolate, if you will, the stories, the beliefs from these stories that I've been telling myself, and then now taking the time to peel it away from my life to reveal that actually I am the person that has the capacity to see myself, to love, to understand, to hold, and to completely accept and to honor these parts of myself. So that was a pretty long sharing. Close your eyes. Let's sit together a couple of minutes. Tune into that part of you. That belief that you have about yourself that is keeping you back. That is keeping you from believing in your greatness. What is a feeling that has been coming to the surface these past days? Keep on tuning into your hearts. What parts of you are feeling unmet? What needs? Do you have that are unmet? Do you feel disconnected? Do you feel unsafe? Do you feel misunderstood? Allow these parts of yourself to arise, to welcome them up into your awareness, into your bodies. There's no need to hide anymore. Feel the weight of your body connected to the ground beneath you. Allow yourself to connect to the resilience and the strength of your spine. bringing your awareness into the softness of the front part of your body, of your heart. Allow the feelings of unworthiness or unhappiness, pain, to fully emerge as you expand your own awareness and stay focused, using your attention on these very tender parts of you, calling upon the divine above you to support you, feeling the stability and the groundedness below you to assist you. This is the work that each of us has to face at this moment in time, to allow these parts of yourself, very vulnerable parts, to be seen. Opening your hands to receive, opening your heart to soften to any resistance that you might still feel. Feeling the warmth of the sun upon your face and the kiss of the air upon your skin. Your crown is opening, and all of those more subtle beings of light, teachers, mentors, source, allow them to enter, to bathe you in the divine presence. Putting your hands on your hearts, holding yourself with compassion as you walk through this impasse. Feels like a gap between two worlds. And we have never been here before. How do we navigate? By being present, by being awake. Breathing in and out of your hearts. Honor the shadow within you. Keep on bowing your head, honoring, because with that honoring you transform. Receiving and receiving, thanking and thanking, thanking. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.